Good Monday morning. Good Monday. Good morning. Hello, this is Kelvin Hagen, Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, here with Agape's regularly scheduled 6 days a week Monday morning prayer. And it is so good to be here this day. It really is wonderful. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out my trusty smartphone, and I am going to go to my site, and I'm going to share. I'm going to go to Agape, and I'm going to share, if it lets me. Here we go. If it lets me. Yeah, well, doesn't always let you do stuff. Sometimes it tells you what you did is wrong, and it's interesting. The more truths that pop up on Facebook, the more fact checkers pop up to tell you it just ain't so. So many things they want us to believe, right? Okay, so let's see. I'll share this onto my wall. There we go. All done. Okay. So, here we are. Monday morning. Let's see who's checking in with us, okay? Not too many people here yet, but it's only 8:01. Hello, Portia. Hi, Zine. Good morning. Super Soul Self. Absolutely. Curtis. Conke. Morning from Philadelphia. Joan. Yes, love you back. Portia. Check in from Oregon. I like that. Full surrender to my super soul self. Yes. Grateful to be here. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Wayne. Suzanne. From Mendocino, California. Nice. Well, folks are coming in slow this morning, so we'll give it a minute. That's okay. I'm here back in my tree getting ready to go to work. Today I get to be of service putting a post in underneath a house to keep a little spot in that house from sinking any further. I like that. From sinking any further. Good morning, Scott, Tahita, Crystal. Hello, everybody. It is a beautiful morning here in LA. Not much of a marine layer, so the sun's out early. It's going to be a beautiful day. Hello, Sally, Crystal, Hazel, Raya, Grand Risings from Chicago. Hazel's in Jackson, Mississippi. Missouri. I get that confused. MS. Hi, Marcella. Nice to have you here. Holding the high watch with us. Thank you. Dorothy, good morning. Henry, good morning from South Carolina. Dorothy, Michigan. And Della here from Portugal. So nice. What happened? Lost it. There it is. Katharina, checking in from Germany with love. Awesome. Prayers to clear the pain in my left hip and strengthen my stamina. Okay. Well, I like to remind folks prayer treatment's about not focusing on what's wrong, focusing on what's true. Okay. So more and more folks are coming in. definitely is a little bit of a slow morning this morning for folks. Well, the service was great yesterday. It probably just has people feeling pretty good left over there, residuals. Hello, Valerie from South Africa. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, I had a good weekend. Enjoyed Saturday. Went out with my kids and their mom to celebrate the graduation day of the graduation of my son from high school. So now he's finished with that stage in his life, and we celebrated with going out to dinner and just hanging out. It was a wonderful afternoon and evening. Had a beautiful time. And then on Sunday, my son Ryder took me out to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for an afternoon early dinner, which was just really nice. And we just walked down there. It's down the street from us. And it was a beautiful afternoon for Father's Day, which was wonderful. And that was after I started my morning at the Triangular Center for Spiritual Living, then at Agape, and then came home and my son and I went out. It's a beautiful weekend. And Father's Day was a beautiful day for me to remember and think about all the things I'm grateful for in my life. Hello, Dorcas. Hello, Hazel. Kimberly. Kay. Hello. Focusing on what is true. All needs met. Always and always. Absolutely. Michelle. Peace and blessings. Oh my, I remember Roscoe's. Yeah, they put one right down the street. They moved it. It used to be on the other side of our neighborhood, a little ways away. And now it's just right down the block. So it was nice to go in there. And chicken and waffles. What a combination, right? I only see peace in me and around me, in Gaza and all over the world. Katerina, there is peace everywhere, because there is peace where there is love, and there is love where there is God, and God is everywhere as everything, right? Yes. Love, love, love. We are full, infinite love. Everything else is an illusion. Yes, an illusion created by our thoughts and our perceptions, the dirt and grit that builds up over the years that creates these emotions that we turn basic feelings into. Wealth and abundance is in our DNA. It is in our DNA. It is in everything. Nice. Okay. Well, what I'm reading today is from Prayer, How to Pray Effectively from Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. And I had a couple spots I was thinking about reading from. One of them was The Way of Treatment, and if you have the book, you can read that later, 38. But then I put the book down, and when I opened it opened up to this page, Understanding. And I was like, understanding, that sounds interesting. So I took a look at it. And I thought, you know what? There's a reason I accidentally opened to this page instead of hitting the marker that I put on the spot I was going to read. Hello, Marcy, Chloe, Crystal. I declare making divine right decisions. Yes. Prayers for successful diagnosis, testing, and recovery. Yes. With you knowing that every single bit of God is in every single person serving and helping you with that procedure. Peace and love from Detroit. Be excellent. Okay, so understanding. Before we attempt to improve our conditions, before we proceed further on the subject of healing, it is necessary that we be certain in our minds that thought is creative, as upon this basis our entire superstructure rests. Since spirit creates by contemplation, purely mental action, then everything in the manifest world is some effect of its thought. Our minds are an expression of the divine mind and must be of the same essence. That we find ourselves in an undesirable condition in the face of all this is merely proof that we have limited ourselves by our very freedom. Shall we not then reverse our thinking and take for our starting point the inherent nature of mental powers? We have gone far in the right direction when we have determined that creation could not have originated only in intelligence. That creation could have originated only in intelligence, and have realized further that our own mental power must be the same, in kind with the creativeness of God. Thus we begin to sense, even though dimly, that as our minds become more like the divine mind, we shall expand our greater livingness, our world created by our consciousness, and our consciousness taking its color from the perception of our realization, of our relation, and our realization to the infinite. We should strive towards a perfect vision, a perfect conception. We should expand our thought until it realizes all good, and then cut right through all that appears to be and use this almighty power for definite purposes. We should daily feel a deeper union with life, a greater sense of that indwelling God, the God of the seen and of the unseen within us. When we speak into this mind, we have sown a seed of thought in the absolute, and we may rest in peace. We need not make haste, for it is done unto us as we believe. In that day, they that call upon me, I will answer. See, in it, Triangular, the lesson yesterday was all about one mind. There's only one mind. And what I read from the pulpit there was amazing, and this just resonates with it. There is only one mind, and when we know this one mind, and we speak into this one mind, from this one mind, which is the one mind we all have, we are utilizing the creative force of love, God, nature, lifing. Understanding this, before we attempt to improve our conditions, before we proceed further on the subject of healing, it is necessary that we be certain in our own minds that thought is creative, as upon the basis of our entire superstructure rests. Spirit creates by contemplation. Everything in the manifest world is some effect of its thoughts. So, what are we thinking today? What positive thoughts are we thinking that bring to action the very creative force of God? I like to say, and I love this line, is that we are the created creators. One mind, the God mind, exactly. Praying to realize the greatest alignment with God's perfect will for my life, looking to understand how I may serve. Okay, beautiful. Not his daily devotional. This is the prayer book, How to Pray Effectively from Science of the Mind, Hazel. A wonderful little book, which I'm thinking about doing in a future book club. It's a short read, but it'll be a wonderful experience. And this is from Science of Mind, which is now Center for Spiritual Living as well. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So, let's take a minute and pray, more than a minute. First, you know me, I like to take a moment and take 3 good, solid breaths just to bring me back to this here, this now, right here, right now. That's amazing. Those 3 breaths that bring me back to settling in this creative, permanent moment that's right here, right now. I am grateful. I'm grateful this morning. I woke up before my alarm even went off, and I felt the beauty of the morning. I am grateful for the full night's sleep I was able to get. It was wonderful. I am grateful for the journeys I got to take in my dreams and how those journeys serve my soul as my soul serves the world. I am grateful. I am grateful for each and every twitch and each and every itch. I am grateful for the love of my family. I am grateful for the weekend I got to spend celebrating Father's Day and my son's graduation, Asher, finishing up high school and moving on to his next perfect part of his journey. I am grateful that I am able to feel this gratitude in my heart. I am grateful for the time and the people I got to sit in prayer with at the end of the Agape service yesterday. It was wonderful. I am grateful for each and every sound taking place around me that I can hear. The birds, the rolling cans, the cars driving by. Grateful that each of these sounds brings me back to this moment right now, not as a distraction, but as a pure moment in the now. I am grateful for my body and everything that my body brings me. I am grateful. Thank you. Knowing that everything that I am grateful for is just one thing. One mind. One being. One place. One thought. There is only life-lifing. Life-lifing is everything everywhere. It is the ground underneath my bare feet right now. It is the tree over my head right now. Excuse me. It is the tickle in my throat right now. God is. And God is all there is. And all of God is everywhere as everything. Think about that. What else does that mean? Well, it means that I am what God is. Life-lifing is what I am from my very soul, my being. The being I was before this body was created in order for me to ride around in it for a few years. This is whose and who I am. I am the divine light of God. There is nothing that this world has that is not available to and as me. I am the light. I am the love. I am the mind of God. This is true of me. This is true of you. True of each and every one of us here on this prayer call. We are the divine love, the divine light. We are the energy. We are the creative force. We are. You are. The creative force that creates all things, that created the nothing that everything came out of, is the same force that you have available to you, that we have available to we as we. That's right. The divine power of God is the divine power of you, of me, of we. And as this we moves forward, knowing this, knowing that beyond any human, mammon, things that we may see on this planet with our five senses, there is something beyond that as who we are. Knowing that we create, knowing that we are right now, right here, perfect beings inside this one life, this one love of God, understanding that the creative force that we are waiting for is right inside us, and the first thing we need to do is see the perfection of God in and as ourselves, first and foremost. We are the perfect life of God, right here, right now. We are the peace. We are the love. We are the thought that creates the next now moment. So today I focus my thoughts not on fear, not on doubt, not on pain. Today I focus my thoughts on the beauty of a flower, on the fresh feeling of grass under my feet. Today I focus on the peace and love inside the heart of all humankind. Today I focus on the beauty of nature and the creatures, the wildlife, knowing that where they are, yes, just as God is a part of us, God is them. Knowing that all the wildlife, all the animals, all the pets, all the animal companions, that all of these beings are perfect and are here expanding the oneness and the love and the life of God. So I hold these critters, all of them everywhere, in the love and the light of my soul and my being, knowing that the perfect journey of life as God through them is taking place right here, right now. And I look out at the world. I look out at all the places in the corners of this world, corners of the world. And I know that in every corner of the world, in every person, in every being, everywhere, there is the light of God. Lifing is taking place as their life in a perfect journey that may not appear perfect from the outside, but it is perfect in the fullness of all things, because all things are God. And if God is all things, then all things are God. And the things that are taking place in this world that may not seem that way to our human mind, they too, in those places, there is God, because God is everything. So I know that peace and love are there too. I know and I am grateful for each and everything taking place in this world. All the things that appear to be pure and beautiful, and all the things that appear to be challenging us, challenging the world, daring the world to do better, inspiring the world to do better. I see in each one of these places a seed being planted, a seed of peace, a seed of love, a seed of divine intelligence, a seed of joy, a seed of abundance. Because this seed of all that is the seed of life, lifing of God. And knowing that this seed is in and as everything taking place everywhere, I know that what it is growing is more love, more joy, more abundance, because that's what the world is. That's what the universe is. That's what life is. Life is the expanding lifing of God. Period. Everything. So today I understand the perfection of the journey. Today I understand and I see that I am the choices that I need to make. Today I understand and see. I understand that I am the divine person I have been waiting for. I am this Messiah that religion talks about. We are that we have been waiting for. We get to be the created creators. Today I focus all my thoughts on the positive love, life, peace, love, harmony, and joy that this world has. Today I see this everywhere I look. And everywhere I look, I see the eyes of God looking back at me, knowing that they too are the created creators of their own reality. Today I move forward understanding that the joy and the abundance of God, that seed starts with me. That seed starts with me. That seed starts with you. That seed starts here and now. So plant this seed with me. Plant this seed of love, perfect healing, perfect health, perfect peace, perfect beauty, perfect intelligence. Plant this seed. Plant it here. Plant it here, and know that every time you look upon anything, anywhere, you're looking upon God, and God's looking back at you. And know that each and every one of these things is fertilizer and feed and water for that seed that you have planted in your heart. Now, let's go and grow these seeds. Let's go and be the love that we want to see in the world. I give thanks in knowing that the power of creation starts with me, with we. I give thanks for knowing that the truth of these words. I give thanks for knowing that it is already done in God's eyes. There is no beginning, no end. I give thanks for knowing it is done. And I let it go. I let it go into the big love, the big life. The big life. I let it go into the big lifing of all things. I let it go and I release all expectations. I release all doubt. I release all fear. I release. And it is done. It is done. It is done. Amen. Okay, everybody. Wow. I have mosquitoes in my backyard. And it's interesting when you're in prayer and you're in that moment, but I'm feeling them at the same time. Mosquitoes are here to feed other critters. And I am grateful for them as well, even as they annoy me a little bit. So, whatever prayers have been posted here, I'll be going over these prayers later on, or these messages. And hello, everybody, again. I'm grateful for living a life of answered prayer. Yes, Destiny, absolutely. Harriet, you're welcome. Co-creator, yeah, Wayne, you bet. Robin from Hawaii, hello. Hearing the trash trucks in the background on my Monday morning. Oh my goodness. Got a little bit eaten alive out here. Gonna have to find the source of that and see if I can do something about it. So people, again, that little reading was from a book called Prayer. How to Pray Effectively from the Science of the Mind. Affirmative prayer is a spiritual mind treatment. The mind I'm treating is always my own. I love you all so much. Very special to be here with you. Again, I'm Kelwin Hagen, and I'm an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. And if reach out to me here on Facebook. One of the things I like to say is, as an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, part of what I took as my vows is to be here for us. And anybody can call me. I'll pick up the phone or I will call you back. Love you bunches, and I am grateful to have you in my life today. Thank you. Peace.